What's up? This is Polar with One Channel, and I'm going to show you how to make a sad Drake type beat. Everybody likes Drake. Drake is phenomenal. I'm gonna teach you how to get that Drake vibe. And this is really not just Drake, this the whole type beat. Oh my gosh, the whole type beat thing is been kind of Sorry, my phone was like going off. Uh, it's like I swear, as soon as I start filming, like I end up getting phone call after phone call after text after text. It's like crazy. But yeah, the whole type beat thing is kind of annoying and overplayed. But that being said, this is a Drake sad type, and again, like this could also be like a Little Peep sad type, or maybe like a Mac Miller sad type. But that's this beat. So it starts with this melody, and I layered my melodies. So this is the part one. I just used the electric piano, which is in FL keys. So add FL keys, and you'll see the electric piano. The Rhodes E piano, and the Rhodes is like a classic, like especially if you want that 90s vibe, you just want the Rhodes. The Rhodes is like one of my favorite instruments, period. In fact, like if you hear a lot of my beats, you probably like heard multiple beats where I use the Rhodes, like pretty obviously. Okay, so I had this beginning pattern, and all this is really just a bunch of chords and me. I just played this, like I always recommend, because I feel like a lot of beat videos suggest the whole like, oh, play it in like place it in like that and like that. No, I just play this stuff on the piano. Like this is all just me playing the piano. So I just hit the chords on my left hand, just all ears piano. But really it's like pick the Rhodes and hit some chords. Like, you don't have to do this exact pattern, but like if you want to try, I mean, here it is. You'll see what I did there. So you can hear the pattern by itself. I mean, you heard that in the beginning. Okay, so that's the pattern. It looks fantastic. Obviously it's an 8-bar, and I always add a little bit of variation in the beginning pattern because this first pattern is super important, and I kind of like realize that the more I make beats, like you should almost never do a 4-bar like opening melody pattern. Like it should always be like 8, always. You see how and I basically did the same thing. But I went up there. The D5 is at F5. So D5, F5 are the only two notes I changed. So it's not like I did something crazy to make an 8-bar. In fact, like I literally just I more than likely just copied this part and then pasted it here. So that's probably more than likely how I did that. Okay, so pattern 2, all this is pattern 1 copy and pasted into GMS, basses, Comic Sans. This is a bass, which is pretty crazy because it really sounds like a lead synth. But add GMS, again, basses, Comic Sans, and then together, like alone, you can hear this pattern. So together, you hear them. Yeah, so sorry about that. I had to pause it. What was I talking about? So that's what it sounds like, layered, like literally just layered. And I put these both at the same mixer channel, so 5, and then also threw the Fruity Convolver on it. Okay, for added like reverb effect. So here's what it sounds like without it. Like it's cool, but the Convolver adds like a little bit more like depth to it. Okay, so with the hi-hat pattern, went real simple with this one. I mean, this is basically like the most standard pattern ever. In fact, this pattern is kind of weird. Like, I don't know why I kind of did it this way, to be honest. Like, I always like beats that start off with like the hi-hat pattern too. Like, I put that down there. I don't know why I did it that way. When I do my hi-hat patterns, I also try to like do a little freestyle, like song, rap, sing, whatever over it. I try to do that like every single time, but it doesn't always work out. But again, I just use the hat icon hat. This is in like one of the appreciation kits. Just go on Google and download Appreciation Kit 3, Appreciation Kit 4, Appreciation Kit 5, Appreciation Kit 6. They're all free. This pattern, this kick snare. Ooh, you'll even see from here, like, this is an 8-bar kick snare. So we can zoom in and kind of see it this way. You know, you can do it in the channel rack or not. As you see this, I made the snare symmetrical. Your snare should always be symmetrical. So you see how it's here, 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 then it's here, here, here. So there's like an art to it, to the 8-bar madness. Usually I literally just record like a 4-bar and then I just copy and paste it. But this one I just went the whole way. Like, in fact, the only difference between these two is to boom, 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 clap, boom, 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 clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, 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 space. There's really no difference between the two, actually. No, there's really not. Actually, I didn't even realize that there is no difference to these two. So it's kind of like a pointless 8-bar, actually. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, yeah, so then I transitioned. So after this bar, see what I did there? I just went with pattern 2, and I doubled the pattern, so kind of like a solo that I had Brittany. This isn't like the appreciation kit. Also, dude, everything I use is pretty much in the appreciation kit, because I do that specifically because like I want everybody to be able to participate, so I don't use like crazy drum kits or like crazy VSTs. I think that's like one of the major differences between me and other beat tutorial makers. Like, I get so annoyed when beat tutorial makers are like, all right, so go into a so-and-so kit, or they'll start off using Omnisphere. I'm like, bro, like nobody has Omnisphere. Like, it's like a $200-$300 program. So it's like Nexus and like all those other, like, dude, I'd just be using free stuff. At least for the tutorials. Like, I get that if you want to make beats on your own like that, but like, bro, like, you're kind of eliminating like 90% of people. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so for this part, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. I just added I switched to hi-hats. This is what it that's where I get the most text when I'm recording. Started the hi-hat pattern simple, but I also added this open trap here, so I kind of switched it up a little bit. This is usually how I actually like to do hi-hat patterns. I like to use 2 hi-hats pretty much every time. And that's using a lot of like 90s beats that like, you see how rolls or like kind of like, I don't know, gas like to the snare hits. Like, you see that like in a lot of 90s beats. So I definitely had to use that, because I definitely consider this like a 90s type as well. But you know, thanks for watching, guys. This is pretty much it. I'll play it all the way through one time for the gram. Play it all the way through one time for the greasy. And it's pretty much that. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not about to freestyle. I don't feel like it right now. So after this is over, I'm just gonna end the video. Again, thanks for watching. Leave a comment on like whatever, just whatever feedback. I'd love to get some feedback, because like I don't really get any, so I'm just kind of winging it like most of the time. I seriously have no idea what I'm doing. Like, do people really like this stuff? I don't know. I think it's cool. Kick. Gotta talk about the kick. The kick, I also added this parametric EQ too. But I do that like pretty much in every beat. Up the 1 and 2, down it a little bit, and I turn the volume down a little bit too, so it's not just like totally overbearing. So this is little details like that kind of go a long way. I didn't use too many other effects. This is a very effectless beat. I think because I just got the opening melody right. I take a lot of pride in my melodies. I think like the kick snare actually works better with the second part than the first part. My secret to using like vocal effects is like, I have no idea basically, but you see on both of these I added like on almost the second beat. You never want it like right here. That's for like cymbals, like you know what I'm saying. Peace out.